Hi Scorpio, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Let's see what your angels and guides want to tell you today. Got lost there for a second. Before I get started, I always send out some healing, so take a deep breath with me. You ready? Here we go. All right, Scorpio, let's go. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Looks nice, Scorpio. Looks good. Things are looking good. You have a victory coming in here. A victory. And some new money. It's definitely some new money coming in. So I don't know if you're getting a big job or you're changing careers or getting a promotion. But there's something that's giving you some stress, something that you are worried about, something that you do have some anxiety over. You're making it out to be a lot worse than it actually is. You have some really good cards here. You have two victory cards here, two success cards here. So something really great is going to happen for you. So whatever you're worried about, it's okay. It'll all work out in your favor. Three of Pentacles tells me that you might be working with somebody new. Okay, it's the teamwork card. You might be collaborating with somebody, or I don't know. You're going to be working with somebody here, and it's going to bring you the recognition that you want. You know, it's going to give you that pat on the back. So it's really beautiful. Got a great things here, except for, I don't know what you're worried about, but there's a little bit of anxiety here. But like I said, it's not really all that bad. We'll see. The Boot. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. All right, so money coming in. There you go. I told you there's some new money here. So you're getting a big check or something here. Nice big fat deposit. Something looks good. Maybe you go to a casino and you hit a jackpot or something. I don't know. Could be anything, right? Dog barking, advice from a friend. Here we go. So whatever you have anxiety over, you're going to be speaking to somebody about it, and you're going to be getting some advice. I would, take it to heart. I'm feeling like it's good advice. Relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. So there you go. You're worrying a little too much. You don't need to. It's going to work out. Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So, don't agree to something that you don't feel is right or don't feel is fair. Make sure that you agree to something that you think is fair for you, fair for all parties. And at the same, don't stay in something that you don't think is right for you either, just because of, I don't know. Like it could be anything. Like, say, for an example, like, don't stay in something because of money. Like, maybe you're getting an inheritance, and if you were to stay in a relationship, then if you were to get out of a relationship you don't want to be in, then you would have to share your money. You know what I mean? Like that. Do the decision that's right for you. All right. Don't let other factors factor in. Everything's going to work out for you. You have two nice big success cards here. So everything is working out. Everything's going to be okay. Just do what's right for you. And, of course, that example that I gave you is just an example to try and make my point. Please relate it to how it relates for you. Shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. So that tells me that there might be a sacrifice you have to make. coming up. And that sacrifice is not going to make you happy, but they don't want it to get you angry. They want you to stay calm. They want you to know that you're strong enough to overcome this, and that the sacrifice will be made for the common good. So it's going to be fair. It's going to be fair. Even though it's a sacrifice for you, it's still something fair. It's for the common good. So if you can look at it that it's doing some good, if you can look at it from that perspective, you're going to be okay with it. So I do feel like a sacrifice is going to have to be made here. But again, you have all these victory cards here. So what does that mean? Is that sacrifice is not only going to be good for somebody else, but eventually it'll be good for you too. Whether you realize that or not, it will be. All right, so let's get some more cards here. Water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. All right, so that's what's going to happen. Once this sacrifice is made, you're going to have like, the heavy burden off your shoulders. You're going to feel weightless. You're going to feel like you could breathe again. Even though it was a sacrifice, it's for the good. It's for the common good. You're going to feel better, and you're going to be okay. Because prosperity lies ahead. So because you did something good, more good is coming to you, and so money's coming in here. You're calling in your soulmate. So if you're single, you could be calling in somebody new, right, to come in and work with you. If you are in a relationship, then you're calling in a soulmate to help you in some other way. Soulmates don't have to be romantic, but you're calling in somebody to help you with something. So somebody's coming in. It could be somebody you already know, or it could be somebody completely brand new. But a soulmate's coming in to help you with, in some way, shape, or form, some issue, either to bring you love or to bring you some help or relief or something. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So yeah, there's something that you are stressing out over, something that you're not happy about, something that, you don't want to deal with. If you just imagine them all dissolving into the greater good, not into nastiness and ugliness, please. If you wish somebody well, even though you're not happy with them, it's so much better than wishing them harm, because that just comes back. It comes back to you. So send love to everybody, even your enemies, because it comes back to you. It does. Love comes back to you. Maybe not from that person, but from in other ways. But anyway, you got something new here. You got some new opportunities coming in for you, and like I said, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in for you to work with somebody new here. But yeah, some money's coming in, so be excited about that. Welcome in new. Just welcome in new. But just don't do something you really don't want to do. Like if there's something you really don't want to do, make sure you're not doing that just to make somebody else happy. You got to do what's right for you. 7 of Pentacles, or 7 of Earth here in this deck. 7 of Earth is about being open to new strategies, being at a crossroad, and a decision that has to be made. This is you reflecting on your progress to date and to see where you stand, contemplating whether you want to continue singing the same song or changing your tune. You're always free to go back and reimagine what you co-created. So like, if something you manifested doesn't serve you, or it didn't work out the way you thought it would, don't be afraid to admit that it's no longer for you. You know what I mean? You got to do what's right for you. So don't be afraid to start over. You know? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody needed to hear that it's okay to start over. You'll be just fine. You got success and you got money. Lots of money, right? You got 3 money cards. 3 new money cards and 2 success cards. Beautiful reading. You got heaviness lifted, right? Your sacrifice will be well worth it. You know, relax. Everything's going to work out for your greatest good. So there you go. Don't stress, Scorpio. Let me get you some charms. Oh, well, some of you are definitely calling in a new love soulmate, because look, Cupid's here. Cupid's here, and so that means those of you looking for somebody new, or somebody new's coming in. There's your purse. There's your pocketbook. There's your wallet. There's your money. And the key to success, right? Your path will be illuminated. You'll know what you have to do, and luck is on your side. But something definitely has to come to an end with this. Oh, you can't see these charms, can you? Let's move them. All right. You got the death card here, the death charm, the skull. All right. Something's coming to an end, and I think it's meant to. Because something beautiful will bloom from that, right? Through turmoil, a blessing will be coming. Luck is on your side again. Ladybug and the 4-leaf clover. And finally, you got the bee, which again is, even though a sacrifice might have to be made, it's for the good of the community. It's good for all those involved. It's good for everyone. Whether, you know, you're feeling the sacrifice and they're not, or whatever, it's still for the greater good. So please don't be afraid to make that sacrifice, because you'll be rewarded in a different way later. I promise you that. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. But more importantly, leave me a comment. These zodiac reads do not get a lot of comments. I mean, a lot of views, and I'm trying to bolster those views. So if you could leave me a comment, that would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, love and light.